Magandang araw.
Good day.
Yeah.
Ha! My Tagalog worked. I spent the last 2 years living and traveling in countries other than the United States. And during that time, I only have spoke English. In some of the countries I go to, I find that once I get outside the cities, it's hard to be able to find someone that actually speaks English. Of course, they don't have to, it's their country, but I am unable sometimes to communicate with them. So one company has actually reached out to me, which is Timekettle, to look at their portable translator, and it's just arrived back at the house. I'm gonna go test it out, feel like James T. Kirk with my own universal translator. All right, guys, I got back, went ahead and got cleaned up and changed because it was so hot outside. But anyway, I opened up the device, went ahead and unpackaged it and got it turned on so I could show it to you. We're gonna do an unboxing anyway, but it came in this box. It is the Fluentalk T1 by Timekettle. And I'll tell you, the packaging on this is great. It's just like my Apple devices or my DJIs, so it's really high quality. But the device itself, which is the star of this, is this little boy right here, and it's got a digital display. It's just like a smartphone that you use your finger here. On the side, it's got a power button, and then it's got a red and a blue button here, and those are the translations. So you put the blue one in your native language, like English is mine, and then the red one, you program it for, say, Filipino, like we'll do today, and then you push the button corresponding to what language is going to be spoken to do the one-click translation. It's got some other features on it, such as world clocks, and then it's got the currency for, right now I've got it set for US dollars versus Filipino pesos, so that I can find out, you know, when I'm at an exchange, is it a good deal? Am I getting a raw deal? And that's instantaneous. This works both on the Wi-Fi as well as through cell service. So just to give you an idea of the size of this, it's a really small device. It's really lightweight, so it would easily go in the pocket. Here's like my Samsung phone to give you a comparison there. So what I'm going to do today, because all I do is speak English and I barely do that, is we're going to run out to Digos City. I'm going to visit with my wife's older sister, and she speaks not only Filipino and Bisaya, but she's also fluent in Arabic. And so we're going to do that, and she's going to help me test this bad boy out. So let's get going. Gang, so I'm here today with my sister-in-law, and she was working in Saudi Arabia, so she speaks Arabic. She's going to help me test this thing out to see how well it works in Arabic.
Yes.
Where is the closest restaurant?
Yes.
I am lost. Can you help me find a taxi?
أنا ضائع. هل يمكنك مساعدتي في العثور على سيارة أجرة؟
Yeah.
So that's pretty accurate then.
Yeah.
Where can I find the pineapples?
أين يمكنني أن أجد الأناناس؟
Yeah, ananas is the pineapple.
Do you like working in Saudi Arabia?
هل تحب العمل في السعودية؟
Iowa.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to change it up and we're going to try some Filipino now. How much for the chicken?
Magkano po kaya?
Magkano ang manok?
How much is the chicken?
300 pesos.
300 pesos.
Tama.
Do you like chicken or pork?
Mahilig ka ba sa manok o baboy?
Mahilig ako sa manok.
I love the chicken.
Good morning.
Good morning po.
Magandang umaga po.
It's a good morning.
Magandang araw.
day.
Yeah.
Ha! My Tagalog worked. Goodbye.
Paalam na po.
Paalam po.
Goodbye.
So I think the Tagalog, or Filipino, I guess, I thought that's pretty accurate.
I think there's only how many? I think 1 or 2 incorrect.
But for the most part, I mean, because I
Most
recognize the
accurate.
middle of it,
Yeah.
it seemed like you would be able to get by and understand
Yeah.
each other on it. All right, so I appreciate you coming out here and doing this today. And overall, that's fun. I really had a great time today filming that and doing this collaboration. Thanks to my sister-in-law so much. She really was helpful. I appreciate that. I noticed a couple things once we got off camera. My camera batteries only last so long, but when I tried to use this again with my family and stuff, if I talk slower, because I talk really fast conversationally, but slower and a little louder towards the device, it really increased the accuracy level on there. So if you do smaller sentences and slower, it really helps. Now they don't claim that it's 100% accurate, and it's not 100% accurate. But I was really shocked by how high the accuracy rate was. It was enough that, in my opinion, if I'm with somebody who doesn't speak English, then I'm going to be able to at least make myself understood and communicate what I want or how to find someplace. And I think that's good. A few other features I want to tell you about is, one, it's got a camera on the back of the device, and so you can take a picture. Like in Thailand, the signs would be in Sanskrit Thai, and it will translate that for you into a picture, just like on a phone. And it also, although this is not real pricey, but it is a pricey device. It's really well made, like a cell phone, but it comes with 2 years of international data. Now it works off of cellular data or Wi-Fi, but you get 2 free years of international data. You can't like make a phone call with that data, but it will run the translation devices. They've got like a network of like 200 networks that you can go through. So that is pretty cool, because anybody who's traveled will tell you the international data can be pricey. The other feature is that it has 40 languages that you can translate to when you're online. But if you're offline, in other words, you're out in the provinces or something, or you're on an airplane, so you can't use any sort of cellular or Wi-Fi data, it's got access to 13 languages. That includes like Japanese and Chinese and Korean. So let's say you're on a plane, you were coming in, like on Korean Air one time, there's like one stewardess that actually could speak decent English. So if I'd had a device like this, I don't have to rely on a phone or anything else. I could do a translation, make it understood that, hey, I need a bottle of water and maybe a snack in between the feedings when everybody else has gone to bed. So I find that really handy. Overall, I think it's a really cool device. The technology, the cell phones, these things, it's like Star Trek with a tricorder or a universal translator. I never would have thought this was possible growing up. I mean, we had like a radio and a TV with 3 television channels. But I enjoyed this collaboration. I hope you got something out of it. I'll leave all the details down below in the description so you can see the company and you can check out the specs. It's got a lot of other features that I didn't do because I don't want the video to go too long. I want to show the translation feature because that's the main thing about it. But really enjoyed this device. Had a good time today. Thanks for watching.